What's up, YouTube? You checking out the Frequent Flyer, and this is my review of the Attop A8C. And as you can see, this thing has a very low profile, slick design. Awesome design there. I think it looks really awesome. I really love the candy apple red on it. It does come in another color, I believe. I'm not sure what color. I think is it white? I think I've only seen this color actually. But this thing looks awesome. The red and gray color scheme is slamming. I really like it. Has a little black there to set it off, but it's just really awesome in its design, and it flies awesome too. And it's on a Skydreamer Plus's protocol. It flies just like the Skydreamer Plus. If you guys have been following my channel for quite a while, you've seen that I really love the Skydreamer Plus. This thing flies just like it almost. I think the Skydreamer Plus might have a faster yaw and maybe a deeper pitch, but it might just be because the Skydreamer Plus is a lot smaller than this. And this is the Skydreamer Plus here, just for comparison. I'm going to show you guys this. So it's larger than the Skydreamer Plus. It sounds just like the Skydreamer Plus though. And they really made this thing a nice night flyer. Now, the lights on it are awesome too. It does have an on and off switch. That's an awesome thing about it. A lot of awesome things about this quad here. And I would have thought that it wasn't going to be a nice night flyer because the lights don't really shine above the top through the top of the canopy. But this flashlight in the front seals the deal as a nice night flyer because you can see it from the front. This flashlight there very easily, and from the back when you're flying away from yourself, it's going to be pitched forward like that, so you're going to see the rear LEDs there. When it's flying towards you, you're going to see that LED there. The sides, you can see the LEDs flashing pretty decently, as you can see there. So this thing is a nice night flyer. You can fly it at night. This thing has headless mode. The headless mode is it's called the locking route or locking route, but the headless mode, it sets the heading at wherever the quad is facing. So if you're facing this way and you activate the headless mode by pushing the right shoulder button, it'll use forward of the aircraft as its base heading. So you know this will always be forward that way, and no matter which way the quad is facing. So it's not set when you first turn the quad on, so don't get it confused. The Skydreamer Plus did it the same way. The headless mode isn't really for saving you guys. I think it's just for fun with these things, the headless mode, because there's no compass in there, and so it's not really going to be of benefit if you lose control of the aircraft or you lose your orientation. You're going to have to use some of the tricks of the trade to try to regain your orientation with this, other than trying to use this headless mode, because it's just not going to work. So it does have headless mode. This thing does have a camera. The camera is pretty nice actually, but it doesn't record sound. But I don't think it's really important for it to record sound, because you're only going to hear the prop wash, the noise from the props, and just wind. That's all you're going to hear if you record the sound while it's flying. So no sound being recorded by the camera. Pretty decent camera too. And yeah, this thing is an awesome flyer. It has 3 speeds. The lowest speed is very docile, maybe a little too docile. To me, I think you don't really have any control to avoid obstacles. Like if you manage to pick up some speed and low, and you try to pitch backwards to try not to hit something, you're not really going to have a lot of pitch. So I just think that mode is useless. The second rate is a little more manageable. You do have a decent amount of pitch and a nice fast yaw, and so you can get around with the mid rate. But the third rate is the best rate. I think that's the rate that most are going to want to fly on, because you do have a nice pitch with it, and there's a nice yaw, and so a lot of control with the aircraft. So it's a very nice flyer. and you can do your nice funnels and all that with that mode on the third rate. And for the most part, that's all there is to say about this thing. It's quiet because of the 3-bladed prop setup, and it has a 660 milliamp hour battery, and the flight times are pretty long, maybe upwards of 9 minutes you're going to get of flight time. The transmitter is nice. As you can see, it's the same exact transmitter as the Skydreamer Plus. Everything is the same. You have your speed mode here, button here to change between the rates, 40, 70%, and 100%. And then you have this button here for going into headless mode. To do the flips, you have to press this stick in. That might be negative, but I'm just going to say that's preference. I would rather the flip button be up here and headless be on this stick here, pressing the stick in. But they have it the other way around. No big deal. And you have your trim buttons. And now there's no yaw trim. This button here is fake. This little switch here, but everything else is real. This button here actually does something. And this button here is the forward and backwards trim, left and right trim. And well, actually this one is fake too, I think, but it does move a little. But this button I don't think does do anything at all. So these two buttons on the side here are fake. And you have your button down here to start and stop video. This button here takes a still. It takes 4 AA batteries, and it comes with these landing gear here for the camera. So let's put the landing gear on to show you guys what it looked like with the landing gear. Get that in there. So that's what it looks like sitting up on the landing gear. And oh yeah, the instructions manual is this here. It's just a piece of paper actually, and check it out. No English on the instructions manual. So this thing is pretty much useless, the instructions manual, but it does come with a USB charging cable, and you can see they only give you 2 spare props as well. So only 2 spare props in there. And this actually came in the bag too, but I'm not sure what this is for because I was unable to. Oh, actually this plugs into the camera so you can go right into the camera to get the footage off the camera right to your computer. So yeah, that's it. Let's go check this thing out in flight. Okay, so this is the indoor flight demo of the Attop YD-A8C. And before we get into this, I just wanted to show you guys this. This is the works of my 2-year-old, aka permanent marker Picasso here. He scribbled all on my walls. Kids, you gotta love them. But as you can see, I tried to clean some of it off, but it didn't go very well, so I'm gonna have to paint that white again. But back to this A8 here. Gonna turn the quad on, bind it to the transmitter. Okay, so let's check it out. Okay, this is the yaw rate and low. Very slow yaw rate. This is the kick. Very docile. Too slow if you ask me. Okay. Okay, here's mid rate. Now hold on a second. It looks like we need some. It's trying to yaw on its own, so we're just gonna recalibrate the accelerometers. You do that by going to the lower outside positions with both sticks. And so that might have been headless mode recalibration. So let's see if we can find the accelerometer. don't think that was it. But anyhow, let's try that again. We're going to turn this off. Turn it on again. Okay, there we go. Okay, I already showed you guys low rates. Let's look at it again. That's the yaw rate. That's the pitch. And roll. Okay, we're on mid rates now. This is the yaw. Yaw looks a little better. And the pitch and rolls a little better too. This is your roll here. This is the pitch. That's full pitch there. Okay, we're on high rates now. The third rate. This is your yaw. Nice yaw. Nice pitch. You can see you can do some funnels with it. That's nice funnels. Let's check out the flip. Okay, so flips are nice. Scoots off to the side on the flip stuff. Let's try back flip. So the flips are nice. Now let's try, let's see, you can put it in headless mode. This is headless mode here. So no beeping on the transmitter, no flashing of the lights or anything. It lets you know you're in headless mode. It just goes into headless mode. And your heading is wherever the craft is pointed. So I'm going to point it this way and demonstrate. So now my reference is the curtain there. Come out of it. Now I'm going to do towards the wall. So now my heading is towards the wall. So no one key return, I don't think. Well, actually, I think if you hold down the button, let's see. Nope, nothing happens when you hold down the button. So no one key return on it. And there's a, I thought there was a light toggle, but guess I was mistaken. No light toggle on it. So that's it with the features. The other two buttons start and stop the camera. One takes stills and the other start and stop the video recording. So let's just slide into LVC. This is a fully charged battery. I'll show you guys the LVC on it. I figured you guys already saw me fly it outdoors, so you know what it looks like flying outdoors and what it's capable of. Pretty awesome little flyer though. I like this thing. Flies just like the Skydreamer Plus. I think it has the same yaw and all. Skydreamer Plus yaw might be a tad bit faster. If it is faster, I'm not sure. And the pitch, I know on the Skydreamer Plus is a little deeper than this. Just a little though. So this thing is pretty awesome. Nice outdoor flyer. Nice night flight. You can see red in the back, green in the front. We got the color scheme right, and that flashlight in the front seals it there. This thing is definitely a night flyer. Awesome design. This thing looks awesome. And pretty long flight times too. Actually, let's do some flips to try to Kill it a little faster, maybe. I just mainly want to show you guys that LVC and how long you get with LVC. Scared to try a double flip with this small space here. Awesome funnel. Very responsive, very stable. Check it out. Favorite flyer. Get some headless fun going. And this is the same transmitter as the Sky Dreamer Plus, by the way. Same protocol, so this is deviation compatible. It is deviated, this protocol. Ride a headless mode now. Yeah, how long I can fly this thing without crashing it. Heck, you might as well try a double flip or something. Let's see, I think I'm gonna do a back flip. Try it. And I gave it some throttle too late. Oh, we got the battery door open now. Back to flying. You can see this thing has awesome flight time, just like the Sky Dreamer Plus. Okay, so now it's in LVC now. You can see all the lights are flashing. Let's see how long before it just starts to land itself. Still funneling around. Oh, and it's landing itself. And so that's it. The Attop A8C. Thanks for watching.